Hey friends, this is Atif. Hope you're well and welcome to the new update on Bitcoin. As in my previous video, I was telling you that the next few hours are very important for Bitcoin because only few hours were left in ending of the previous weekly candlestick and we needed the closing above the $28,600 support. But unfortunately, we have the closing below this support, and in today's video, we will analyze is there any possibility that the price line may start any reversal move and it will be recovered back and moves above this previous resistance, that support that can now work as a strong resistance for the price line. But before starting this analysis, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it. And for more ideas, you can also support me here at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you, and you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. So let's start the analysis, and first of all, let me to begin with this weekly time frame. And we can see that we had a very strong support at $28,600, and after every retest of this support, we were forming higher highs, and Bitcoin was starting nice rallies. But right now you can see that it has broken down the support in the previous weekly candlestick. Even though on this week that was started on 9th of May, we had a very drastic drop, but we had the closing at $31,295. You can watch the closing price here, by the way. And here the weekly candlestick that is just closed, we have the closing at $26,585, and now the next candle is open below the support, and now this support of $28,600 can work as a very strong resistance for Bitcoin, because the more it was working as a strong support, the more it can now work as a strong resistance for the price line. Now we have the next support of 200 weekly simple moving average, and we can see you can, by the way, watch the value here. When I will just place my mouse cursor here, then you can see that the value of the 200 weekly simple moving average is at $22,368, and the price line dropped at $22,600, and we are very close to test this support of 200 weekly simple moving average. And now if we take a look at the previous history of 200 weekly simple moving average, that is very fantastic, because we never broke it down. We tested this the 200 weekly simple moving average here. We had a nice rally. We tested once again in August 2015. We had a very big rally. We tested it here. In December 2018, we had another big rally. We tested it here. In March 2020, here we had a long spike, by the way, and finally we recovered back and we had a very big rally up to $69,000. Right now we are about to test it, this 200 weekly simple moving average, and as per history of this 200 weekly simple moving average on the weekly Bitcoin chart, shows that Bitcoin never breaks it down, and it is possible that we may have a long spike like we had here in the month of March, but could not break it down. Same as like that, it is possible that we may have a long spike, but there is a high probability that it will be not broken down. But after today's drop, there is a very big exception that has flashed on the monthly time frame chart, first time in the history of Bitcoin. And after this exception, there is also a possibility that another exception will be happening on the weekly time frame, and it will break down this support, because as I showed you a detailed history of this Bitcoin log growth curve on the monthly time frame chart, and I told you that Bitcoin, whenever Bitcoin tests this support, this bottom of the Bitcoin log growth curve, then after on this monthly time frame, the next monthly candlestick never moves back or sets lower than the previous month low that tested the support or bottom of this Bitcoin log growth curve. Therefore, I was expecting that we have tested this support or bottom of this Bitcoin log growth curve here in the month of May 2022, and after setting this low of $25,400, we will not move back to this low. But you can see that the next monthly candlestick, and today we have set another lower price level than the previous month low, and today it has dropped at $22,600. This is the biggest and very unique exception that has happened on the Bitcoin monthly time frame chart. First time ever it has happened in the history of Bitcoin, that now after testing the bottom of the Bitcoin log growth curve, the next monthly candlestick is forming lower than the previous month low, which tested the bottom of the Bitcoin log growth curve. Now, if we move back to this weekly time frame chart, then here I want to tell you that we have a very strong resistance now at $28,600. And if we want Bitcoin to start a big reversal move from here, then first step should be that Bitcoin should be moved above this support of the previous wedge, and then it should be moved above this support of $28,600. Then it can start any reversal move from here. But until we are moving below this support, now it is working as a resistance of $28,600. It can be a very, very nice time to shorting cryptos here, because there can be a lot of opportunities on the short-term time frames, like on the 30 minutes, hourly, or 4-hourly time frame chart, to short different cryptos. And once we will be able to move above this $28,600, then we can expect that Bitcoin can again make another attempt to break out this resistance of the wedge and to start any big reversal move from here. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more ideas, you can also support me at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you. And you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.